What's up, everybody? This trip here is our trip headed to Istanbul, Turkey. I was super excited. It was my request for my birthday, and the wifey made it happen, as she always does. Love you, baby. Check it out. This is the Istanbul airport. We just got there. They have beautiful architecture. You know, we were super excited, as you can see. I don't know what to do once I put my camera in front. Look how gorgeous this piece of artwork they have here in this airport. Wow, I loved it. But anyway, so after that, we had a car come and pick us up. There's some people, you know, have little signs or whatever. Tons of people waiting. Luckily, there was no one waiting for our car. It was just us. So the guy just threw us in the van and he took us to our little boutique hotel, as you can see right here. We're walking through the room. You know, we didn't expect anything super fancy. There's levels based on the way we travel. We go through get like a little package. So I'm walking through the room. You know, I thought it was fine. We were in the city center. That's what mattered the most. And that way we could just walk out of the building and be near everything. The next day we had a guy come through and he had had our walking tour set up. Of course, he's a local and we love to travel, you know, walking around with the locals or whatever. There he is right there. I forget his name. If I remember, I'll post it on there. But he's a super, super cool guy. And look at this. This is behind our hotel, guys. Just walk through the hotel, walk out of the hotel, and then it's a little alleyway. And it looks like there's nothing. And they have these beautiful parks and greenery area with these tulips, tons and tons of tulips. You'll see them here in a minute, especially the red ones all around us. I mean, wow, I wish we had more places like this where you could just walk out of a hotel and just be here. Maybe we got more here, but I don't see. It's beautiful. And like I said, it's a super touristy area right here too. You can tell they were selling a bunch of stuff right here. And of course, that was one of the mosques right there. We checked out several mosques as we walked around. And you know, I love their streets, the way they're paved. It just feels like it's a whole another world when you go there. One thing I gotta say about Turkey, it felt extremely safe. You know, sometimes we decide to go to these places and we don't know how we're gonna feel, and there's a vibe, you know, but the vibe here was an extremely safe. They cared about, you know, what people thought, I believe, and I mean, it just felt amazing. It was an amazing place to be. I mean, this is one of those places, I swear, if I had the money, I would definitely have a backup residence, you know, so I can travel and come see it on an annual basis. Look at this, we walked into one of the mosques, beautiful architecture, these ceilings. I mean, they had them all over the city. Istanbul is, wow. I mean, just looking back at this, it gives me goosebumps all over again. It's hard to know how to put it all together, but I mean, I felt like as long as I could get some of it, you know. A lot of the content here on this video, I missed some things. Because I didn't, you know, I get tired of holding the camera up sometimes, but I mean, but look at this, wow. Let's see outside. I think, is this the same one here? Yeah, it's the back. It's like a courtyard. They have these beautiful courtyards. You go and just kind of hang out in the back area. And me and my baby, of course. Look at that. Another building there, another mosque. Like I said, they have tons of them. So we go in this, there's a bunch of walkable area. There's people selling food. It smells like, you know, pretzels or donuts. They got this pretzel type of dish that they always serve on a daily basis. You can get Nutella in it. You can get cheese in it. I mean, it was extremely cheap. Checking out some of the, you know, old another mosque. They say that one of these mosques, I believe it's this one, goes, depending on who's running the show, it goes from Christian back to Muslim, back and forth over the centuries, depending on who's in power, which is a really fascinating story. course, it's faded, but that's the Jesus Christ painting from hundreds of years ago. Gorgeous places. So we basically just walked around all day. I mean, it was amazing. The weather was great. We went in April, so it was a little cool. Obviously, we're wearing coats, but we like when it's sunny and cool, not freezing cold, but it's pretty sweet. All right, y'all. We've been touring Old Town all day with a tour guide, but now we're about to take some public transportation and about to get lost. So we're going in there, and hopefully we can find our way. Let's go. Yeah, our guide, he had already walked us to the machine and got us the card. He said the card lasts forever. He's had his same card for like a decade, because you can always charge it up or whatever. So we're doing like a little underground passage to go to the other side. That's what that was. And you kind of come up, and then you can take the tram or whatever. So we jumped on that, and we were like, okay, nervous to see, but it was pretty sweet. It was because, it was like, I don't know, 10, 15 stops, and he told us which ones had what, and we tried to remember, and we were like, I will just explore. So we did know we wanted to take the cable car up on this hill and go have some lunch and stuff. So we were like, hey, let's just go down to that stop, jump out of here. He said it was going to be a little line, which we see gathering right here. It wasn't that bad. Of course, then you see us jump inside this cable car, which was cool. Always a cool way to travel. We went up the hill. Amazing views, as you can see. Yeah, we got up here, and of course, can't go to Istanbul without somebody playing with your ice cream, of course, right? I didn't want to participate, but I was trying to be a good sport. This guy's flipping it and taking it. Little kids are crying. Look at these ladies on the left there, being nosy. They just want to see me get played, but whatever. You're gonna try to make me bite it. Good God, man, I can't even believe I participated, but it's all good. And that pistachio ice cream, it was amazing. Good day, man. It was all good. I don't want to make it seem like all us Americans are, just buttholes, right? I'll play. I mean, trying to just work. It's all good. So yeah, we got this lunch time area right here. It was beautiful. We ended up leaving. Look, we were running towards the tram because we saw it was gonna leave us. And Rashawn saying we made it. We almost missed it, but we were just trying to figure out where we're going next. We knew where we were going. It was this little area, and they said it was a lot of colorful houses or whatever. I'll try to get the name of that. But yeah, we stopped at a little place where they made meringue cookies. It was a little different, but not my thing. And some extremely strong coffee. It was fun to be there, but the wife, she wanted to tell you guys something, so let me let her tell her.
Alright guys, so we've heard a lot about Turkish coffee, but this is our first time trying it. When I say our, I guess me, because Mr. Lee is not having the coffee. Let's see how it tastes.
By the way, I'm sticking to lattes. They say it's super strong.
It is strong coffee. The sugar is prepared with the coffee, so you have to have the sugar, let them know how much sugar you want before they make it. But it's pretty good, it's not bad.
She tried to play it off, but that coffee was strong. I already knew I wasn't messing with it. I saw some videos before, we came out to Turkey. Now this place here, look at this guy. He was cool, and they own this place, and they had an upstairs to this place. He had some lamb chops. He was excited we were there, so he personally cooked their stuff and brought it over. They give bread with everything, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, man, I gained like 5 pounds in a week messing with Istanbul, but that was a good night. Then the next day, we ended up going to this train station right here. They said this was a popular train station. We had breakfast at the hotel. It was amazing. They had a nice spread every day. Guys, I'm telling you, it was amazing. They eat good out there in Istanbul. So our guide came and got us the next day here. He's taking us on another tour. This is called the Grand Bazaar. And of course, these guys are super aggressive. Their stuff, it pulls you in to make you want to go over there and look. But man, if you go, they're going to be all over you. We just walked through just because we were like, we'll come back later. Then we had a boat ride. It was called the Bosphorus Cruise. And what it was is, there's two sides to Istanbul. There's a Europe side and an Asia side, and they were just going to take us over to the Asia side just as a ride. We weren't going to get off, but it was just a nice hour and a half, I think, tour. That was pretty sweet. So we went around. They showed us areas right off the water where celebrities owned houses, like American celebrities owned homes and stuff like that on the edge right there, and the other boats around there. It was a pretty good tour. Pretty good tour. Beautiful place. Look at this. These guys, first of all, you can fish. They say they can fish for free here, and they can take food home for their family. Isn't that sweet? I don't know if they have some kind of license, but he said, the tour guide said it was for free. Yeah, then we decided we were going to take lunch, and this was the end of this one, guys. After this, we were headed to Cappadocia, about to hit a plane ride.